YouTube, Instagram. Yeah, I can't see any names, so I can't see who's in yet, but hello everyone, my name is Abby. I've been working for VEG for almost 2 years now. I am based in New York City and I oversee all of our student relations here at VEG. My specific focus is our exciting early entry track program, which is our 6-month mentorship program for new grads. Thank you for tuning in. This is so exciting. This is our first VEG virtual career fair. Unfortunately, a lot of the on-campus events have been canceled due to COVID-19, so we wanted to find a way to bring the career fair to you. Just in case you haven't looked through our videos yet, to access the VEG virtual career fair, you can just go to our YouTube channel, Veterinary Emergency Group, and we have a specific playlist for the VEG virtual career fair. We've filmed, I think 7 or 8 small videos. They're little clips of all of our student programs, benefits of working for VEG, and why VEG is different from other emergency hospitals. I think that's all you need to know to get started. I will let Dr. Cuppernell introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Dr. Cuppernell. I'm currently in the early entry program. I live in New Jersey and I'm rotating through 3 of our hospitals there. I rotate through Clifton, Union, and Hoboken right now. I'm already into my 3rd month, which is crazy. It's flying by. Yeah, it's going quick. I went to school at Ross University in St. Kitts, and then I ended up finishing my clinical year in LSU. And then I was lucky, and when I was job hunting, I came across VEG on a Facebook ad, and I ended up here. So I started in July. And it's been awesome. I always knew I wanted to do emergency medicine, and VEG was the perfect fit for me.
Awesome. So I guess we'll get started. Before, a lot of you have submitted questions on our Instagram. Before we start answering those, I just want to talk about our contest. Our lovely marketing team is giving out a $300 gift card of your choice. You can request the gift card for any place you want to go to. You just have to tag 3 friends on our most recent Instagram post for the VEG Virtual Career Fair. And as long as your 3 friends follow us, you will be entered to win. We will be announcing the winner at the end of this, so go get started on that right now. Let's get right into the questions. Thank you all for submitting your questions too. We're super excited to go through these. It looks like our first category is externships. So the first question we have is, are externs offered year-round externships? Yes, we offer them year-round. You can apply whenever, and you can apply on veg.vet/careers/students. If you have any questions about externships at any time, you can watch the video on the VEG Virtual Career Fair, or you can contact Caroline Bearden at cbearden@veg.vet. Next question, can you do multiple externships with VEG? Yes, of course. Just like we find a way to say yes to our customers in the clinics, we also find a way to say yes to students, so you can absolutely do more than 1 externship with VEG as long as we have the availability. We've actually had a few students that have done that in the past. Now that I'm thinking about it, they want to see if emergencies for them. During their 2nd year, they'll do an externship.
That's a good idea.
And then they come back, their 4th year, they know they want to work for us, they come and do another 2-week externship with us. So I've seen it happen a few times. The 3rd question is there a deadline to sign up for externships for current 3rd years entering clinics in the spring? There is not a deadline to apply, but I highly suggest as soon as you get your schedules for externships to apply right away. It's really important to us. I don't know if you've had any externs on your ships yet.
I have. Yeah.
To have that one-on-one mentorship. So we only have 1 extern per hospital at a time. So if we already have an extern scheduled to work in your desired hospital at your desired time, we might just have to put you at a different location or just adjust the timing a little bit. So apply as soon as possible so we can fit you in. I think that's all of our questions about externships. You can also comment on our Instagram post right now. Our marketing team will be feeding me more questions. So if there's anything I'm missing, feel free to comment. Looks like the next category is EET, so our early entry track program. It seems like a lot of students have questions about EET. So Dr. Cuppernell, I'll ask you these questions coming from her since you're going through the program right now.
Sounds good.
So let's see. The first one we have is there a contract and is there a time commitment after you are done with EET?
No, there is not. So you do your 6-month program, and then after you're done with the program, it's up to you if you want to stay with VEG. I don't see why anyone wouldn't stay with VEG. They're pretty awesome, and it's such a good place to learn and be supported. So no, bottom line, there is no contract. They think you'll be happy enough to stay, and I guarantee you will.
That's probably one of the most common questions we get when we're on campus. I know a lot of other programs out there, you have to stay for a number of years after your training program, or if you leave early, you might owe them money at the end. We don't do any of that. Culture is super, super important to us. So we feel confident enough that you'll love your job, you'll love working for VEG, so we have no time commitment.
Yep.
Let's see what else we have here. So Dr. Cuppernell, what types of cases can you expect to see during your EET program?
So when you first start out, like me, I was a new grad. They start you out simple, so it's not super intimidating and scary. I started out seeing basic like itchy ears, some GI cases, just simple, like nothing critical, nothing emergent. And then once you get your bearings and you understand the flow of the hospital and how to do everything, they start slowly introducing you to more difficult cases, and they work you up slowly. It's not like you're thrown into emergency inspected to do everything new out of school. So now that I'm in my 3rd month, I'm starting to see more critical things like seizuring patients and actually like coming in as a code, and it's awesome to see the progress just myself in the 3 months. It's really cool, but you're slowly worked up to it.
Great answer.
Yeah.
One of the best parts of the program too is we really care about feedback. So as Dr. Cuppernell is approaching her halfway point, which I can't believe we've spent that fast, we do a mid-program review where we send a survey out asking for feedback from all of the doctors that our EETs work with. Mm-hmm. So Dr. Cuppernell works in our New Jersey region. All of our New Jersey doctors will fill out a survey, just giving Dr. Cuppernell that feedback so that she can just continue to improve the following 3 months.
Yeah.
So we're almost at the mid-program review. Let's see the next question. Do you have to do EET to work for VEG?
So yes, if you're a new grad, you're definitely going to want to do EET. You're not going to want to be thrown right into emergency. It's a tough field for sure, and I still have a ton to learn. I'm new in it. But yeah, you have to do early entry to start when you're out of school.
Yeah, and our early entry track program is not just for new grads. We also offer the program we offer it in January and July, which that might be one of the questions. So it's very common to have people in general practice that want to make the switch over to emergency medicine to go through our early entry track program as well. Mm-hmm. Usually anywhere from 6 months out to 2 years, 2.5 years. If you are looking to make the switch to emergency medicine, this program's also for you.
Yeah. And we have a few of those in our group too.
Yeah, it's a nice mix.
Yeah, it helps you transition from GP to being an emergency.
Absolutely. Let's see what else we have here. When does EET training begin following graduation?
So we accept people twice a year. We have a January class and we have a July class, and both of those start at the end of the month.
Yeah,
End of July, end of January.
Yeah, we start at the end of January. That usually works well for the students that are graduating in January. I know you graduated from LSU at what point? Mid-January?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we make sure that it works with the timing of the island schools graduating.
Yeah.
And then for the July class, a common question I get is, well, what should I do to prepare? And we want students to take a break after they graduate, take some time off, relax, spend time with friends, family, and regroup before you start the training program at the end of July. So you will have some time to yourself before you start.
Yeah.
Will I get to do surgery as an EET?
This is my favorite one. So my favorite part about the program is how much surgical experience I get. So depending on the location, you're on call, and I rotate with all the New Jersey early entries. So we have rotating schedule. Being on call, you get called in any time of day on top of your shifts, but it's awesome. You get so much experience. So far I've done pyometra surgeries, splenectomies, foreign bodies, enucleations, like the list goes on. And I'm only in my 3rd month, like starting my 3rd month. So yeah, you get to do a ton of surgery. And we also have a spay and neuter shelter rotation. So you just get the simple surgery under your belt too.
Have you went on yours yet?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was really fun.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
It was good.
There's a lot of CE built into the early entry track program. Dr. Cupernell and I will actually be getting on a plane on Sunday to head to Denver, Colorado, and then we are going to Fort Collins to do endoscopy training, ultrasound. We'll get that all done.
And echo.
Yes, and we'll get that all done next week. So CE is a huge part of the program. You'll also be going, I think, in December to do some more surgery, right?
Yeah, soft tissue surgery.
Yeah.
Yep.
Locations change class to class for the CE. I think Colorado will be pretty popular to go to. Students love going to Colorado. We have a great training facility out there. But yeah, locations change. We also send our EETs to a conference. So typically this class goes to IVEX. Unfortunately, it was virtual this year. We still made the best out of it.
Yeah.
We streamed it all together at our headquarters. But yeah, each class goes to a different major conference too. What else do we got? Oh, it looks like the last 2 questions are a little bit more recruiting focused, so I could take these.
Okay.
When does the application open? The application for the July class opens in October. So if you are a current 4th year watching this, the application is live on our website right now. So you can go to our careers page and apply right there. Definitely recommend applying early. It's always good. And then for our January class, it opens in September. So if you are a student graduating in January interested in applying, definitely go fill that out right now. And if you are a GP or a recent grad 6 months out looking to make the switch over, right now would be a great time to apply too. What is the application need? Okay, something we added this year that would be important to note, we added 2 letters of recommendation requirement. So I guess that would be the best way to prepare, is to start asking those people that will be writing your letters of recommendation. We also require a copy of your transcript and your resume. Which locations are training hospitals? So for the July 2021 class, which seems far away, but it'll be here before I know it, we are training early entries in New Jersey, New York, Texas, Florida, Massachusetts, and Colorado. So we're growing quick. It looks like more questions are coming in. Thank you, Carla. Okay, we have, well, you know what, let me finish the EET questions and then I'll go to those. Wow, thank you for submitting your questions, everyone. Can you choose the hospital that you want to work in after your initial training? Yes, so it is our goal to get you to, I say, your happy home, your happy location in 6 to 12 months post EET. So as we begin to scale the program and offer it in more locations, that should be a lot better for people, so we don't have too many people relocating to the East Coast to go back to the West Coast. But throughout the whole interview process, we are in the loop of where you want to end up long term. And we are super transparent throughout the early entry track program. We give weekly updates of when our hospitals are opening and where we're planning to build in the near future. That's been helpful, right?
It has been, yeah.
I know.
It's always changing. It's always growing. It's always changing.
Yeah. The best is people's minds change all the time too.
Yes.
I have people come in saying, oh, I want to live on the East Coast. And then they find out we're going to California and they want a spot in California. So we're growing fast. Eventually we'll be all over the US. So there'll be a place to make everyone happy. Yes, that looks like it for EET on there. Let's see what we have here. Where else is VEG expanding to? Great question. That's like my favorite question. If you have any questions about if we're coming to your state, you can always email careers@veg.vet. But we're expanding quickly in the states that we're already in. So we'll be opening a lot of hospitals in New York, New Jersey, Florida, Texas, Massachusetts. Some new markets for us. We just opened in Denver, Colorado, so there'll be a few more hospitals popping up there. We're going to be in California soon. Lincoln Park, Chicago is opening in November next month. Washington, D.C. is a new market for us. And if I missed anywhere that you want us, definitely send us a message on Instagram or shoot us an email. I think I covered everything there.
Yeah.
Are vets that train EETs board certified? No, they are not. We don't have any criticalists that work for us. All of our doctors are emergency doctors, and those are who are training our EETs. We don't have any specialists. How many applicants are accepted to EET? That's a question I also get all the time. In Dr. Cuprinell's class, we currently have 18. Just because it's 18 this year does not mean it'll be 18 next year. The more hospitals we open, the more doctors we have, the more early entry tracks we can take. So what I can tell you is it'll be more than 18 next July. Are there externships for already graduated vets? No, but if you are interested in working for us and seeing the VEG way in action and how we do things differently, you can definitely email careers@veg.vet and we can set you up for a shadowing shift so that you can get to know one of our doctors and so that you can see the VEG flow. I think that's everything. Yes, do you have more questions? Wow, we're busy today. This is great. 6:30 is a good time, I guess. Okay. When are decisions made about who is accepted to EET? It depends if you're applying for January or July. The January process usually moves a little bit quicker just because we don't typically have as many applicants for January. Majority of the US schools graduate in May, so our July class usually has a little bit more volume in terms of applications. I would say if you apply from now until mid-November, you should know if you're accepted by January. Can you speak about VEG's benefits? I am actually not going to answer this question because we have an amazing video on the VEG Virtual Career Fair that covers all of this. One of my colleagues, Maria Garcia, did a great video, and I would love for you all to go and watch that. But our benefits are amazing, so go check out that video. We just added a 10-week parental leave, which is a huge deal for us. It's one of the most common questions I used to get when I was at in-person career fairs, so I'm super excited to share that. Can you shadow as an undergrad? I would suggest also reaching out to careers@veg.vet. We always prioritize current veterinary students because in most cases they need it for school credit.
Yeah.
But we try to find a way to say yes. So shoot us an email. Looks like there's more questions coming in. I had more from earlier today too. Let me get more of these questions up. Oh, we had a question about the ambassador program, which more information on our ambassador program is on the VEG Virtual Career Fair playlist. But the question we received is, my school doesn't have an ambassador and I'm interested in being one. Well, that's great news. We are actually adding more campus ambassadors this January. I think we currently have representation at 13 schools throughout the US and outside of the US. So if you are interested in becoming an ambassador for VEG at your school, please contact Caroline Bearden at cbearden@veg.vet and let her know that you're interested.
I think we have more coming in too.
Wow, your hand's gonna hurt, Carla, over there. We're working Carla hard right now. I want VEG to present at my school. That's awesome. In the past, we have done lunch lectures and dinner lectures with the VBMA clubs and the emergency and critical care clubs. Were you a part of either one of those?
Unfortunately not.
No, it's okay. We've been to Ross a couple times.
Yeah.
We might have missed each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, we love doing presentations. Our doctors love speaking to students. So if you are interested in having us come speak at your school, or we can do via Zoom right now, that's what we've been doing a lot lately, just shoot us an email. We're happy to do that. Oh, here we go. All right, we answered the first one. Is there a compensation for EET? Of course, you're not working for us for free. And we actually pay really well. So if you have any questions about our compensation, please just shoot us an email. We pay much more than traditional internships, so it'll be all good news. I can't really.
I was just gonna add,
oh, yeah, you can answer that.
Yeah, with the compensation, it's better than a typical rotating internship, but you're also gonna have a better work-life balance. Even though I'm technically an intern, like you get a better work-life balance.
Yeah, absolutely. So it looks like this says, does VEG guarantee the same level
Of
training in all locations, it looks like? Yeah, that's actually, we're trying to scale the program wisely. So we're taking baby steps of offering the program in more states as we go. Last year it was New York, New Jersey. This class is New York, New Jersey, and Florida. And then next July we're expanding to a couple more states. Yeah, it is our main goal to keep the program as consistent as possible so that you get the same experience whether you're training in Florida or New York or New Jersey or Colorado, wherever you end up. Oh, she's writing again. Looks like we have more questions. Keep the questions coming. This is fun. Got to write a little bit faster, Carla. Is there anything else you want to add about EET? Why you chose EET maybe over anything else?
I chose it because it's a little bit more structured than just taking a job with training. So we do meet every Wednesday. We have journal club. We continue it's not necessarily like a classroom learning, but it's a nice conversation that you get to do every Wednesday. We read journal articles, we discuss them, we have presentations still. So it's really nice to get all the hands-on experience, but you still have some structure.
Awesome. So Carla is giving me the cue that this is our last question. So we're going to end it on, what are you looking for in an EET applicant? So I think some of the things we look for is, first of all, someone that's really passionate about emergency medicine. We love emergency. Emergency is all we do. So we're looking for students that are super passionate about emergency medicine, like Dr. Cupper now. We are looking for students that are super eager to learn. Our doctors have their own surgeries, so we're looking for people that have an open mind to doing surgery, learning, going to our endoscopy courses, ultrasound courses, and just wanting to learn it all. We're looking for positive, friendly, energetic people that love working with clients and see value in having communicating with clients and having it work with our open treatment area, which you can learn more about on the VEG Virtual Career Fair playlist. I highly recommend watching our CEO and founders video on our spikes. Okay, it looks like that was our last question. That went by really quick. Time to announce the winner. It looks like Carla wrote it down. So thank you all for tagging your friends on our Instagram post. It looks like @FlorieBell is our winner. So contact us, send us a DM, and you will get a $300 gift card to the place of your choice. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night, everybody.